It's 20, 10, 20, 10. So you add those up. What do you do for problem 4? 7.2, 7.2, 7.2, 7.2. What do you do for problem 6? 1.6, 4.7, 2, and 5.8. What do you do for problem 8?
2L plus 2W.
3 on each end, 9.2 at the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10. If one side of an octagonal stop sign is 6 inches long, what's the perimeter of the stop sign? A stop sign is an octagon. How many sides does that mean it has?
E.
And if it has what did it say? It has 8 sides. And each side is how long?
Um, 6 inches.
1. Let's try to do a better job of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And they're each 6 inches long. So what does that mean? The perimeter would be 6 times 8, 48. Number 12. If you were to walk around the largest pool in the world in Casablanca, Morocco, you would walk more than 1 kilometer. To be exact, you would walk 1,110 meters. If the pool is 480 meters long, how wide is it? It's a rectangle. And what did they say how long it is? All the way around 1,110. All the way around 1,110. And if it's 480 meters long, 480, 480. So what is that? 960? So subtract 5. We borrowed that one. So now we have 0. 9 from 0 is 1. So it's 155 meters wide. When you add these two dimensions, they add up to 155. No, 150. So that would make each of them what? 75? Let's see. The playing surface of a football field is 120 yards. It covers 346 yards. How wide is the playing surface? A player jogging around the perimeter of the surface covers 346 yards. So he jogs all the way around the field. He goes 346. And it's 120 long. So 120 and 120 is 240. So what's 346 minus 240? 106. So divide 106 by 2. That would be 53. Number 16. The largest regular hexagon that can be cut from a circular sheet of cardboard has each side equal to the radius of the circle. If you cut such a hexagon from a sheet of radius 5, how much shorter is the perimeter of the hexagon than the circumference of the circle? You better draw a picture of that one. The radius of the circle has each side equal to the radius of the circle. A hexagon has 6 sides, so I've got this circle, and here's the radius. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's pretty close. Now, where do they want me to draw this thing? How much, if you cut such a hexagon? So if we cut this hexagon from this cardboard, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much shorter is the perimeter of the hexagon than the circumference of the circle? The perimeter of the hexagon is R, 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 R. So it's 6R, 6 times the radius. And what else does it say? How much shorter is the perimeter of the hexagon than the circumference of the circle? Circumference is pi times the diameter, or circumference is pi times 2r. So we have 6r around here, and we have 3.14 times 2 times r. That's 7.28 times r. So here's 6r, and here's 7.2r. And what did they ask? How much shorter is the perimeter of the hexagon than the circumference of the circle? 7.28 r minus 6r would be 1.28r. All right. Circles. You know how to find the circumference of a circle? You have a little calculator going for you. in problem 17 to 24, find the circumference. First, give your answer in terms of pi, and then calculate the approximate answer using pi is approximately 3.14. So circumference for number 18, circumference equals pi times diameter. So 18 would be 8 pi. And then pi is 3.14, so 8 times 3.14, 25.12. Number 20. Find the circumference. Well, if the radius is 4.4, what's the diameter? 8.8. So you take 8.8 times pi, or 8.8 times 3.14. In the following problems, give an exact answer and then calculate the required approximate answer using pi as 3.14. The diameter of a bicycle tire is 61 centimeters. What do we have here? A bicycle tire. And the diameter is 61. And what's it say? Through what distance does the bicycle go when the wheel makes one complete turn? That means if I roll this wheel down the road, it starts here and I keep rolling it till it ends up down here. And what is this distance called? Circumference equals pi times 61. Then 3.14 times 61. The minute hand of the clock is 8 centimeters long. How far does the tip of the hand move in 1 hour? The minute hand of a clock. How long did it say it was? 8 centimeters long. So here's the clock. Here's the minute hand. 8. And in 1 hour, it goes all the way around here. And if it's 8 here and 8 here, then that means the circumference is pi times 16, or 3.14 times 16. Whoa. Let's see. Number 32. A thin metal rod, 8 feet long, is going to be bent into a circular hoop. So I've got this rod. That's 8 feet long. And I'm going to bend it into a circle. How am I going to do that? Well, I'll just draw a circle, and what's the circumference of the circle going to be? 8 feet. And 8 equals pi times diameter. So the diameter is 8 divided by pi. or 8 divided by 3.14. Here it is. .5477. Number 36. The outside diameter of a motorcycle tire is 26 inches. So the diameter of this motorcycle tire is 26. And what's it say? How many revolutions does the tire make in 1 mile? Well, how far does it go in 1 revolution? 1 revolution would be circumference equals pi times 26. Circumference equals 3.14 times 26. What is that? Times 26 equals 8164. And 5,280 feet in a mile. Oh, that's 81 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to change that to feet. So divide by 12 equals 6.80. And then divide 5,280 by 6.80. $776.
Wait.
Number 40. It takes 15 minutes to walk around the Colosseum in Rome. At this rate, how long would it take you to walk straight through along a diameter? If it takes 15 minutes to go all the way around, then that means the circumference is 15 minutes. That means the diameter is 15 divided by 3.14. 4.777. All right. What do we got over here? I guess so. I suppose I should ask you now, since we only meet a couple of times a week, do you have any questions from your homework?
Page number 36.
What?
Page number 36.
36. The outside diameter of a motorcycle tire is 26 inches. How many revolutions does the tire make in a mile? If the diameter is 26 inches, then the circumference is 26 times 3.14, right? So that's 81.64 inches. But we're changing it to feet because we're looking at a mile in terms of feet. So that means if it's 81.64 inches, divide that by 12, and that would be 6.80. And a mile is 5,280, so I take 5280 divided by 6 point, what did I say, 80, 776. Man.
Wait, what did you say for the?
$36. That's not one of your homework.
No, yeah, I know. I was working over that.
You're doing that donut problem?
No, I'm still working on that one. On the tire revolution. Why does it say the outside diameter though?
Here's a tire,
Oh, I see.
and it's going to be rolling on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the outside diameter that makes contact with the ground.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, did you come out with 35,940 as the amount of the number of resolutions it makes in an hour?
Does the tire make in one
in
mile?
a mile?
How many revolutions does it make in 1 mile?
Because wouldn't you multiply, what was it, 7, wouldn't you multiply the two numbers together?
26 times
Oh, yeah, so you'd multiply 6.80 because we had to convert it into feet.
which one are you looking at?
No, I'm still on 36 with you. So we converted it into feet and we got 6.80.
Yeah, 26.
And then you
26 times 3.14.
wait, what?
26 inches is the diameter, outside diameter,
Yeah.
times 3.14 gives the
Yeah.
circumference,
It's 81.6.
which is 8164,
And then you divided that by 12,
and divide that by 12.
which makes 6.8. And then you multiply that, right?
Now,
By the amount of
that's
miles?
how many feet.
No, that's how many. Yeah, you're right. That's how many feet. So wouldn't you have to multiply that by the number of feet in a mile?
Okay, that's how many feet it's going to cover every time it goes
Yeah.
around.
Oh, so you need to divide it.
So you're going to keep going around and around and around.
Mm.
And how many times will you go around? You'll divide 5,280 by 6.80. Any other questions?
And then 37, you use.
A motorcycle tire is guaranteed for 20,000 miles. Use the information from problem 36 to find out for how many revolutions the tire is guaranteed.
So you just divide 20,000 by. Right.
By 6 point. What was that number?
6.8.
Yeah.
That's where I was wrong. Well, I just couldn't figure it out. What number are we stopping at?
I think probably stop when you get to 39. Take those cherry things home. Give them to my wife. I do not like them. Green eggs and ham. I do not like green eggs and ham. What in the world? I'm sure glad you three ladies are all I have to do on Tuesday and Thursday.
Is this your only class?
This is my only class. Once you're finished, I'm going home and going back to bed.
That sounds really wonderful. I wish I could say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I could do
I keep thinking, I should have called the doctor last week.
that. Oh,
Now
no.
I've waited too long.
You should call now. Never too late. Well. How would you do 39?
A circular pool is enclosed by a square deck,
Yeah.
20 yards on each side. Well, let's just draw a picture of that. What do we got here? 20.
Oh wait, no, I see how to do it. Sorry.
Oh man, I wanted to work that one.
You can do it if you want.
It's so much fun. You saw the you saw those little 2-yard things on both sides?
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that means the diameter of the circle is 20 yards minus 2 minus 2. 20 minus 4 is 16. So the diameter is 16. Oh, I better mark the rest of you present. I got Celeste marked, and now I have Carissa and Charissa. You like that? She's Char and you're Car.
Yeah.
Oh. I go home and cover up and start sweating, and then having all these dreams about what I'm going to do in my math class. It's like, just give it up, Tom. Just let it go. That's it, huh? You got it all done? I thought it was freezing cold out this morning. So I put on a big heavy coat, a hat, a parka, a big parka-like thing, and that big purple shirt. And I walked in here and I was burning up.
It's nice out right now.
Yeah, so I had to go take all those clothes off. Oh. Well, I think maybe I'll turn this thing off.